not divorce. Kimye.
Kimye. Oh,
That how
the divorce.
It's worth what? It's worth 1.8% of the.
So just to let the audience know, we're talking about Kim Kardashian and Kanye West. All right, they've been married for about 7 years.
6 years. 2014, right?
Yeah, and this month they decided to divorce. What do you guys think about it?
Kanye. Look, I think for mental health purposes, I think it's good for Kanye because remember when they had the interview and then I don't know if it was GQ or whatever, and then Kim was talking about, the house is lovely, but we don't have a jacuzzi. And then Kanye goes,
wait, do you have that clip? Do you have that clip? That clip? Wait, I want to get that clip up.
I don't have it. It's on my phone. I don't have it. But when he said that, I was like, he's not happy in this marriage. I knew at that point. I was like, wow. He just made fun of his wife on a national platform and said, we don't have a jacuzzi. Do you hear that, people? Bro, that
was fine. Huh? There were more signs. There were more signs from their relationship to support that. I mean, if you guys know about the tweets that
the breakdown, the mental breakdown.
Yes, that Kanye left.
Oh my gosh.
He was going through a madness.
The way he was calling, what's the name? What's the mother's name? Oh,
Chris.
what's her name? Kris Kardashian. He was just calling her.
Was it Chris Jong-un?
He was, Chris Jong-un. He was condemning
But do you know why he was ranting, guys?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think
he ranting?
He was ranting because I think they basically
wanted to put him in an asylum, isn't it?
Yeah, they wanted to bring a doctor to put him in an asylum or something, or rather, wasn't that the cause?
Some type of rehab.
Yeah, and they were trying to
let me explain it. Guys, let me explain it. Kanye was going through a phase. Yes, we know about his mental issues. It came down to the fact that he was tweeting about his children and how at the time he was going to abort his first daughter. So he did it as like a political ploy to be in support of pro-life politics, and so brought that up and kind of exposed the family. He exposed the fact that he discussed that with Kim Kardashian, and that kind of messes her brand, right? And then mentioned how Chris influences the family, influences his children to dress in a certain way, and of course he doesn't want to associate his children with that brand.
Christian.
Yeah, and so that was the rift that everyone spotted, that okay, there's something going on in that family, and he's just going on, he's blowing up by it. So
it was a cry for help. It was a cry for help. That's what it was. It looked like to me a cry for help when you see that many tweets in quick succession, and it looked like ramblings. It's definitely a cry for help, for sure. And it was just a matter. If we wait, guys, is my screen frozen by any chance or not?
No.
You can see it.
Yeah,
I can't see myself. My screen is frozen on mine, so I'm just talking to a white screen here. I'll dip. I'll dip when there's an intermission. It's fine. But I was just saying, like, if you look, I'm surprised that the marriage actually lasted this long. Like, from the get go, I feel like okay, the reason why they entered the marriage, I guess they started dating when, like, what, 2011, just after he broke up with Amber Rose. I think he's looking for fame and success, right? And Kim being a socialite at that point, at that time, and releasing her I think it was the sex tape with Ray J, and then obviously Keeping Up with the Kardashians came out around about the same time. So some people say it was a ploy to skyrocket the release of the show, and they got together at that time. I feel like, if you look at the way their personalities, they don't really match on that front either. Like, obviously you've got Kanye. If you see him, all throughout 2014, 15, 16, he's quite controlling. Sometimes, there'll be sometimes where you can see the behaviors where it's like, okay, Kim is like quite extravagant, outgoing. She dresses a certain type of way, and Kanye is like, kind of he's telling her now in public in 2019. He tells her in public about her clothes after he's become more Christian now. I think he's a born again Christian or something or other at this point. But he tells her, to dress more conservative and all of these things. And I'm like, I feel like they're just going in two separate directions. And the marriage, the only reason why they get married is because of the kids. That's it.
All right, but before you carry on, Can you see the screen we're sharing right now?
Yeah, my guy.
I can't see it. I need to disappear.
Okay, I'll read out the tweet for you. So there's 3 tweets on Kanye's page. He says the first one, the bottom one, Chris, don't play with me. You and that Kimye was not allowed around my children. Y'all tried to lock me up. I was like, what? What does that mean? People are reading, okay. And then he says, everybody knows the movie Get Out is about me. I'm like, damn. And then the last one, I put my life on the line for my children. That North's mother will never sell her sex tape. Jesus.
I think it was ripe to fail from the beginning. Because look, he's bitter about the sex tape. He could never get over that. I think he can't get over that, bro. Everyone just tapping to your wife's cheeks. He can't get over that. And again, everybody knows the movie Get Out is about me. So I'm guessing Chris is the lady, the wife, and he feels like Kim got him into a situation where he thought she was a good person, but she just trapped him now. And it's a whole ploy to just use him and his fame to elevate the family status. I guess that's what he's thinking. That's deep. That's deep.
I think he's going through.
Guy's wild. He's going through it. He's going
through it. Screen? Is it good?
Yeah, it's all good now. We're back in action. It was the sharing of the screen. I found the Jacuzzi video. That's why.
Cool. You can share that if you want.
Yeah. I was just reading the tweet. I was just gonna quickly read those tweets as well and just be like,
all right, let's read it.
Yeah.
You can see so it's up on the bottom and then to the top. That's how tweet timeline is like. So
I told you it's a cry for help. This guy wants out. Look at that. Get Out. Have you seen Get Out, right?
That's what I said. That's what I said when you left. That's what I said.
This was 4 months ago.
Yeah, man. He's gonna look. Have you not noticed that? Like since I don't know about you guys, but have you not noticed that since he's been with Kim, his albums have been
not the same.
On the
are you sure?
They're not been the same.
Don't say that.
Man,
I kind of like what's the one?
His best album. Okay, what do you think his best album is?
Pablo.
Okay.
Pablo is good.
Pablo. I think
you're saying it's on the same level as College Dropout?
No.
Come on now.
It's not on the same level. Pre-Kim obviously was lit, but then
yes, exactly.
He was his own man. He allowed his creative juices to flow. But changing your creative style because now you're in a different situation, you know, it doesn't mean like the music is any different. It's just like it hits other people more than it hit us because we kind of got used to that, you know. Kanye, you know what I mean?
True.
How many times have you heard the song Gold Digger play in the club? You know what I mean? Like, that's like elite Kanye right there. But
so, guys, are you blaming Kim Kardashian for his lack of?
I think he's blaming Kim Kardashian for his lack of whatever he's having a problem with because he thinks he got roped into the situation.
Yeah, 100%.
The Get Out situation. She is the fetcher, like the lady in Get Out was. She brought him to the neighborhood, Calabasas. Kind of got the mom, Chris, to do her juju on him. You know, they tried to lock him up. You know what I mean? They tried to subjugate him and his creativity. So he felt, you know, stagnant and stagnated. That's why, you know, he let himself go. He got a bit fat back then. And then he went on TMZ and he had the whole thing with TMZ. We had the whole chat on TMZ about how, you know, he fully had a breakdown on TMZ. This dude he was wilding.
Yeah,
I don't know. But I feel like he wasn't ready.
I can't agree with the idea that Kim Kardashian and her family manipulated him into marriage. I mean, if you guys remember the story,
in his mind, that's what it is.
Yeah, but if we can talk on our own, we can clearly see that he kind of encouraged it. He lured himself into the relationship because
he did, bro. Yeah. I feel like he did want to marry Kim, but for fame, look, to propel himself into fame and starlight. That's what and now that he's in that space, he's no longer
Kanye West.
Yes.
Kanye West. No, he was driven by lust. Nothing to do with fame. He was up there already. He lost prestige when he got with Kim Kardashian. He probably got more views, but he lost prestige. That's why a lot of people in the fashion industry left him. He complained about this a lot. And amongst his friends like Kanye, Jay-Z and in the music industry as well, people look down on him for getting with Kim Kardashian. He lost a lot of cred.
I hear that. I hear that.
Again, I won't say he was chasing fame. He was lusting after him.
I hear that. I think it was both.
Okay. I think he was
both.
I feel like a little bit of both. I mean,
both. Because he saw the trajectory of Kim Kardashian and he saw how she's blowing up. So in his mind, he probably thought, I get with her, power couple, you know, we make moves, you know, I can become a billionaire. Because his whole thing is about becoming, you know, the next, like, fucking, I don't know, Bill Gates or whatever, the next big dude. So he thought she could use her, you know, help him elevate. But then he realized that they were using him more than he was using them. They were using him more than he was using them. And he felt like psychologically trapped because he felt like, you know, like, I think this is what happened to Bruce Jenner, now Caitlyn Jenner. I think this is what happened to him. He just got overwhelmed by the female spirit and the female power that he folded.
He folded.
I'm playing. But in my mind, I had that thought. In my mind, I had that thought for 2 seconds. I was like, maybe it's because of all this feminine power. He just thought, you know what? For me to be powerful as well in this family, I need to be a woman. So maybe he had that inkling in his mind, or that seed planted at some point, and he just thought, you know what? Let me just transition to being a woman, and then I'll have power in this house. Because I used to watch Kardashians back in the day, and he used to get stomped out by Kris almost all the time. She used to overpower him. Conversation and arguments.
What wasn't he a big athlete back in the day for the?
Olympic. He was an Olympic gold medalist.
He was the macho man. Everyone Americans all praised for. He was the man. Alpha. And then
she was the man. She was the
360.
She was the man, guys. Let's get it right. She was the man. She was the man. Caitlyn previously was the man.
Yeah.
Now she is the woman.
Okay. Sorry, yeah.
But now she's anyway. Back to Kimye.
Okay.
Yeah. The divorce settlement. So it's what they're in talks right now.
The money.
It's the money. Yeah, the money, but also there's the properties. There's who's going to get the kids. Obviously, Kim. I think Kim's going to get custody of the children, 100%. It's just a case of the properties. I think it's the properties.
Wait. I'm convinced that it's not going to be treated this way. I think these two just want to be separated, so they won't make it very difficult. When it comes to money, I'm kind of confused why it would be dealt with like this. They're both successful. They don't rely on each other's money. You know,
they're both billionaires.
Although he was almost broke at one point, right? And then she bailed him out.
He was begging Mark Zuckerberg.
It was more to do with debt than anything. He has enterprise. He has one thing, But I won't say money is a problem for either of them now.
Definitely. But how can he be a billionaire though if he was in, I don't know, maybe he made bad returns anyway.
That was back 4 years ago when he was investing a lot in fashion and it just wasn't turning over. Sorry?
Oh yeah.
Was it his fashion? Yeah. It was his fashion line, wasn't it?
Yeah. He was putting too much money in one area and then it just, flopped. But he picked himself up within the year. I think he got support from Kim's, little money on the side. So at the end of the day, they're doing fine on their own. So what would they be fighting over? I mean, they both love their kids. Why would they make it harder,
I think it's because he's having the dilemma in his mind because he's now trying to turn up this new leaf and be a Christian. And Kim is over here, she's got the sex tape, she's wilding, she cares about all this materialistic stuff. I feel like he's having a what do you call it? What's that? What do you call that?
Existential crisis.
Not an existential crisis, but it's like it's one of those things where it's like what you have in your mind is not matching up with the reality you're faced with. Like there's a
cognitive dissonance.
There is a cognitive dissonance in his mind. What he sees in his mind and what's happening in front of him is not happening the way it should be. So he's feeling like he's trying to blame everyone else, and instead of looking at himself, he's trying to think, "Oh, they fucked me up. It's their fault. It's the whole family who's keeping me down. I could have been, greater than this, but they're holding me down. So I need to cut ties and do me." That's what he's thinking. But
he cares about his kids, man, because he doesn't want his daughter to grow up as a Kardashian Jenner. I think that's where the problem is. He doesn't want his kids to grow up like that.
What to say about that? He signed up for this family. Like you can't take away from.
It's true. Definitely. They are what they are. Kim Kardashian. Look, I can't. She's gonna be a socialite, man. And obviously she's got her own brand, and now she's a businesswoman.
Yeah.
She wants to be a lawyer, take the bar exam. She wants to do prison reform, all of that stuff.
Yeah,
she wants to do some good. If you look at Kim, she wants to go her own way. She wants to do some good stuff. And then Kanye as well, he wants to do his own thing. That's why he's comfortable in Wyoming. My guy does not want to come back to LA. He wants nothing to do with the family anymore. Apparently for the birthday, he came for like 2 seconds, dropped off a hologram and dipped. That's
wow.
So guys, sorry, before I don't want us to long this topic out, but what do you think you learned from this sort of power couple? Like what would you take from this example of a relationship?
Know your intentions when you get into a relationship. Communication is key, and I feel like take accountability for the situation you're in and don't try and blame others.
Yeesh.
That's I don't think I can top that one. I was just gonna say
what about when it comes to the other person's family? What do you think about that?
Okay, so just looking at Kim and Kanye, obviously, I just feel like in this case, it was all in the public eye, right? So a lot of it was in the public under scrutiny. There must be a lot we don't know. Obviously, there must be a lot of stuff going on under the covers. So for me to judge them, I don't know.
I mean, they make us keep up with them, you know?
It's true. Fair enough. Yeah, they do the show and stuff.
They're literally going to monetize. Sorry to interrupt. They're literally going to monetize their divorce. So the last season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians is going to be based on Kim and Kanye's divorce. So it's like they want everything to be in the public eye.
Okay, fair enough. Well,
you want to say?
Yeah, I was going to say it's a partnership. As at the end of the day, so I see marriage as a partnership, right? And when there's a breakdown in the partnership, you need to split amicably. I think that's what they're trying to do. So I feel like they've set a good example in that sense, that they're trying to part ways as civilized as possible. It's not going to be. They're trying to keep it as least messy as possible. So no couple's perfect. Everyone has their problems. And no matter how perfect things seem on the big, look, he's tweeted get out, right? So it looked good. It looks good for the first 2-3 years, and then it broke down. So, what I'm saying is, guys, look,
if you want to leave, that's what he sees. He sees because Get Out. When he's with the girl by herself, he's loving it. He's loving it. They understand each other, they get each other, they're succeeding, they're elevating each other. As soon as you introduce the family, then the whole business, the nonsense starts. So that's what I feel like. Kanye probably feels like they had a good thing going until the family was introduced and the cameras, and now he got into the Kardashians, and it became sick of it. It became it went from Kanye West to Kanye Kardashian, like KK. He got finished. He couldn't handle the pressure, and I think also. Him with this presidential run situation, if he's gonna run in 2024, I feel like Kim was probably not on that wave of nonsense. He was like, you know what, dude, no, you're not stable enough. In his mind, in her mind, she's probably thinking this dude's not stable enough to run for president. Like, how can I back this? I can't be dragged through the mud if he flops like Donald Trump was. Like, she's just thinking about the Donald Trump situation. And she's thinking, bro, we can't end up a family like that where half the country hates us. Like, let's just cut ties, because if you're gonna go that way, if that's the cross you want to die on, go die on that cross. And I will be over here with the kids chilling. You know what I mean? I think she wants to cut ties from all that, buffoonery in her eyes. But I don't know. It's just speculation.
To add to that, I'm convinced that Kanye was competing with his wife when it comes to politics. Okay. She was the one who first got into law and working her way up to become a lawyer and working with inmates and bringing them out of prison for injustice. And she was doing all of that. And Kanye felt that he needed to be proactive and get involved, and now he's a Trump supporter, and all of this was showing me that I think he was competing with his wife.
I'm a one-up.
His ego couldn't hack being surpassed by his wife.
It's kind of weird. I would have expected him to support her. He's doing great in his own life. You
both got different degrees of success.
Look at this. Because he's probably comparing himself to the most successful guy in his industry, Jay-Z. So he's thinking Jay-Z is, he's bigger than Beyonce. Beyonce ain't stepping out of line. Why she's stepping out of line?
That's not even speculation, bro, because apparently he tweeted about it. He was annoyed when Kim Kardashian helped Meek Mill with his court case. If you guys remember,
he was trying to, I remember that. Yeah.
He said that Kim did not tell him about her visit to Meek Mill's place. So that kind of put him off. Like, what are you doing? What, you didn't even give me permission?
Yeah, give me heads up. You didn't tell me so I can allow you.
Yeah.
To do the thing.
But even he stated, I think, even he did state he was like he was trying to get divorced from that time.
Yeah.
Wow.
When he
okay, think about it. Kim was like, you're gonna see another rapper to help him with his court case, and you didn't tell me. I don't trust you. You see, so maybe that was the case there, and then it started.
Yeah, he was probably seeing Ray J with Meek Mill's face implanted on there, and he was just thinking of all the things happening in those what are they called, those conjugal visits. He was just thinking, oh man, yeah. Oh Lord.
That's where I think it started.
He's very insecure. His ego needs a bit of a check, and he's not built for it. He wasn't built for it.
Wait, let me just show the jacuzzi real quick, if you don't mind, Temi.
I beg.
For the viewers, let's do it real quick.
This is brilliant. This creases me every time. Oh my!
We don't have a jacuzzi.
Can you believe that? Can you believe we don't have a jacuzzi?
Wow!
Can you believe that? Can you believe we don't have a jacuzzi?
I think that was jokes. It looked like it was a sport, but.
Bro, would you the way he said that, he did not look his joke.
I would not say like that.
I wouldn't say like that. Like that's guts. That's relationship ending type of shit. He literally just ridiculed her in front of her. Can you believe that? Can you believe that?
Jacuzzi? Like jacuzzi?
I would have not thought of that.
She didn't even laugh. It was a joke. She was like, Kanye, it's so funny.